Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Refuge SMP Minecraft survival server. Blah, 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 blah. It's me, Zacor. Woohoo. Yep. Okay, so I've got some exciting news. This works like a charm. It does what I want it to. I know that it's not the most efficient thing in the world. I don't need the most efficient thing in the world. What I do need is for this to provide me with enough gunpowder to keep me, hooked up with rockets. And this is the amount that I got. I know there's no gunpowder over here. I'd show you the gunpowder, but I accidentally turned it into rockets without thinking about it. But this was all, like, what you saw before I left, I think, with the two stacks of gunpowder, and then an overnight. One single overnight got me this many rockets. I think I'm set. Yep. But that's enough about last episode. Let's talk about this episode. I'm going to go ahead and apologize beforehand. My voice is being a little strange right now. Either way, there will unfortunately also be a time lapse in this episode. However, it should be a lot shorter than the last ones. There will not be two of them. There will not be super long ones. It might last like a minute, maybe two. But let me go ahead and kind of give you a rough rundown of what we are going to be doing in today's episode. We are doing exactly one thing and one thing only, and it has a little bit to do with my area, but not a whole lot. We are going to be pranking somebody today. Oh, yes. Let me kind of give you... I'm not going to tell you what we're doing just yet for the prank, but I'm going to tell you something that we are going to need. We are going to need lots of concrete. So I'm going to make an automatic concrete creator. One of those like zero tick things that pushes along and then blows the concrete up on like whatever based off times. I don't know how those work completely, but I do know that I do in fact need one 100%. There's just no way I'm going to get along without one. So, yeah, we're going to need to go to a warm ocean and then find some coral reefs. That might be a bit of a problem, and I'm also going to need quite a bit of iron for some hoppers, and I think I'm running out. There should be some, like, somewhere over here. I believe should be iron somewhere here. There's iron somewhere over here. That's white concrete. Where is my iron? I know I have some. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we've got 27 blocks of iron. I don't know if that's going to cut it just yet. However, I do know where I can get a lot of iron. And that is down in my beacon. There's still quite a bit of iron sitting in the beacon base. And I'm just going to go ahead and remove it really quickly. Where's that netherrack one that I was using earlier? Oh, it's right here. I'm going to use netherrack to pillar back up just after I grab all this iron. So I'm going to go grab this iron. We're going to go locate a warm ocean, and I'll bring you back when we find the coral, and then I'll kind of tell you exactly what we're doing for this prank. So I'll see you guys in just a moment, assuming I don't die. Oh gosh, this is terrifying. This might have been a mistake. Can I? Hey, can you leave me alone? Hey, skeleton, please. Please. Oh gosh, okay. I think, okay, we're safe now. Oh man, this place needs to be lit up a little bit better. Okay, well, let me go and remove this part of the beacon and I'll bring you guys back in. Alright, see you in a moment. Here we are. Welcome to the warm ocean. And here is a coral reef. Okay, that's a lot closer than I thought it was. I knew there was a warm ocean here, So I came over here and I've just set myself up over here. Yeah, right over here with a bed and a couple of chests. Mostly in case other people want to come out here. Like, this is pretty far distance, and I'm not going to make another portal to it. I don't think I have enough obsidian at the moment. So, it's kind of just, I'm the only person out here right now. So, yeah, I'll maybe set one up at some point, but not currently. However, I am going to grab a lot of this coral here. I'm just going to grab some shulker boxes. About like that. There we go. Can I? Thank you. All right, here we go. Some shulkers. And I'm just going to knock some of this stuff off. I could probably actually sell some of this stuff. You know what? I'll consider it. Let me just come on over here. Here we go. Let me grab a bit of air. And while I'm doing this, knocking out these corals, let me kind of give you a rough... Let me go ahead and tell you the prank exactly, because he's probably not going to see it before this episode comes out, hopefully. But we're going to be pranking Callius in today's episode, and to get a little backstory about this, I was like hanging out, talking to Fire, like a couple of days ago, well before any of these episodes started coming out, and like I was just thinking, does Callius read the server logs, like the chat logs? And so I left a message for him, like inside Minecraft chat, that said basically, "Hey Callius, if you don't read this, I'm gonna blow up your house." And I'm not actually gonna blow up his house. Don't worry about that one. But I don't think he read it because I never heard any kind of reply from him. And so the whole idea is, like, I'm not going to, since I don't actually want to really blow up his house, what I do, however, want to do is build a giant kaboom sign right in front of his house. And I'm just going to use concrete because it's easier to remove than wool. And also, I need lots of concrete anyways, and all the, like, the kabooms, like, from, you know, those old comic books, they use colors that I'm going to be using anyways. And whenever I do a prank on anybody at all, for any reason, it comes with a free, like, removal option. So if you maybe don't want to remove it yourself, you can just let me know, and I'll come in and get rid of it all for you. So it's all my pranks are always done, you know, for fun, and they're never like something you have to remove if you don't want to. Okay, so yeah, so let me just gather up a bunch of this coral while I'm out here, because this is a pretty far distance. This is like what, negative 6,300, I think. I think it's around negative, yeah, no, negative 6,600. I'd pull up my F3 screen, but I don't like all those numbers that show up there. So yeah, nope. I'll just gather up quite a bit of this coral, and I'll bring you back after we've made the machine for all the concrete. Yeah, the concrete. Oh gosh, my brain went boop. So yeah, I'll bring you back when we've created the machine for the concrete, because nobody wants to see me do redstone on camera. Trust me, I'm terrible at it. You don't want to watch me struggle so much. I'm just going to watch a tutorial while I do it. So either way, I'll bring you guys back in just a second. I am back. I was very successful grabbing the coral. I went a little overboard. I know I don't need this much, but I wanted to go ahead and grab a bunch anyways. I could probably sell some of this stuff off to some of the members, maybe. Or if they don't want to buy it, well, I'll have extra in case they ever do need it. Like, I don't really know if we're ever going to sell anything on the server. And after I did that, you know, the reason why I wanted to make this thing is so I could make a concrete machine. And I have it right up there. I suck at redstone, so this took me quite a while to build. I had to sit there hop between Mumbo Jumbo's download world where he showcased this off. This is his design. And I don't know if it's because we're in, we use, what is it, Spigot? Or whatever we use. But I don't think it works very well in this world. So I'm pretty sure it might be because of Spigot. But I've already done a little bit. I wanted to make sure it actually did something. So let me kind of... That's concrete powder. Here's the yellow concrete. I'll go ahead and put that in here. Let me kind of just show off how badly... I did change it since I was last over here, but yeah. See, it's a little bit slower than it should be. And I know it's not a 1.15.2 thing because I tried this on creative mode and it worked just fine. I think this is maybe a Spigot thing. So, yeah, that's a little unfortunate, but, you know, it's still AFKable. I don't have to do too much effort. I don't have to go out and mine it all myself, place it down manually. I can just sit here and do this. I've got to turn the TNT thing on. Well, that's fine. And, look, we'll just get concrete without having to do much. It's really great. I actually am very glad that this works. And that I managed to set this thing up because I'm going to need so much concrete. It is going to be ridiculous. And I'm mostly going to need a lot of black. As I'm sure you've noticed from my, from that little farming room, which we will eventually overhaul as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and make up a bunch of this concrete. And you're going to get hit up with that time lapse of me pranking Callius's place. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Now, I don't know about you, but this turned out amazing. So I have just heard recently that Callius will in fact be getting on. He does know that I have done something. He doesn't know what I have done, but he'll be getting online very, very soon. I've also noticed that we have a little bit of time to kill, so perhaps we'll end up doing something with him. Preferably not tearing this down, because I don't want to do that today. But let's just go ahead and cut in to see his reaction right now.
Everything's still loading in.
Okay. I was wondering, like, why hasn't he said anything yet?
How long did this take you?
About 3 to 4 hours. That's just for building it. If I count the amount of time it took me to make all the concrete, probably
That's
closer
concrete.
to 6. Yeah, that's concrete. I
Why
made
didn't you use wool?
because I made a concrete machine over at my place. Like it's one of those ones that drops duplicates TNT into it, so I can just sit there and hold down a button.
This is massive.
Yes, I told you it was big.
Good lord.
I also, died like 3 times while making it.
Falling?
Yeah, pretty much. For some reason, the elytra were working, but I'd still hit the ground too hard when I'm coming in, like, maybe about that quickly. It just doesn't make much sense sometimes.
No, never does.
But this was totally 100% worth it to me. Oh. Even if I died, like, double the amount of times, I'd still be super happy with this.
I'm probably gonna leave it there.
Really? You're just gonna leave it?
For a while, yeah.
Okay. I was, like, worried you're gonna make me tear it down, like, right now.
No.
Because any prank of this size... Oh man, my voice is going. It's too early in the morning for me. Any prank of this size comes with a free Zacor removal. Like, guarantee. So the moment you want it gone, you just let me know and I come in here and I remove it. Partially, the main reason this one's definitely guaranteed and this one is because I'm going to need all that concrete eventually. I didn't even use all the concrete I made for this. I still have like a couple shulker boxes left with different ones.
Well, you working here is growing my farms.
Well, yay, that's great. I hope you guys enjoyed that little section with Callius right there. I'm super, super glad that he is in fact going to be keeping it on his island. Makes me super, super happy, mostly because I just didn't want to have to go down and tear it down almost immediately. But that is about all we have time for. There's not a whole lot of time left inside of this video. However, I did not expect that to happen. I do have a few things that I do want to go over before I call it an end. First off, I know when I started episode 2, I believe I said something along the lines of that I wasn't going to be doing any like official release times on these videos, and that was mostly, let me be more free. That is definitely going to be changing. Every Minecraft video should be, assuming nothing goes wrong, coming out on Friday. Every Friday, 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time. If you're not 100% certain what time zone that is, well, I should throw it up on screen right now. Now, hopefully I didn't forget about that, and I actually put all the correct details you might need inside of that. Please let me remember. Another thing is, 2 hours after the video goes live, that's right, Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time, I will be live streaming Minecraft every week. It'll be a thing that'll always happen. And you'll always see, like, the VODs on this channel underneath a different playlist because, well, let's face it, I don't want the VODs getting stuck inside of this part of the series. And it's just kind of just be a you know, a lighthearted get together kind of thing. Probably do some of the more really boring things, like make the next one of these. So that covers it for Minecraft related things. On another note, starting next week, there is a guaranteed new series, not Minecraft related, that should be appearing up on my channel. Oh, my voice is still doing that weird thing it was doing this morning. I apologize. I really do apologize for that. It was much earlier in the morning than I'm used to recording, mostly because I know my voice does that. Anyways, so I will be starting up a new series on my channel. Look forward to that. There might be two. I'm not going to promise anything on two series. I can promise one, and that's because, well, the one that I'm promising is going to be a mostly single player experience. I mean, I'll be doing some stuff with other people at some points, but it'll be mostly single player. The second one is multiplayer only, and that one's a little bit harder to kind of get everybody together for. But those are it for the announcements. This should also be the only time there are announcements, or at least announcements for quite a while. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.